Welcome to Grace Yoga. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming. We're going to do a Sun Salutation. It's a short sequence that packs in a real lot. And it is actually one of my personal favorites. It's more of a flow. It's more of a feminine energy. So I think you're going to really enjoy it. So we're going to start, it's going to be the Sun Salutation with variations. So we're going to start with a deep inhale, and we're going to bring those arms up over our head. Beautiful. Then we're going to clasp those hands together, and we're going to reach from side to side in a little half moon posture here. And we're not going to collapse here, we're going to be lifting up and over. So we're elongating the spine. And I like to inhale over to the side. And then I like to exhale as I move over to the other side. And what I'd like you to do is to start going at your own pace, your own rhythm. Inhaling and exhaling, finding your own rhythm. Don't have to follow me. You can follow me if you like. Just feel that nice lateral movement of the spine. We want to really always be moving that spine, keeping that healthy and limber, flexible, fluid. And we're going to go one more time to each side. And then when you're ready, coming back to your center, we're going to take a nice inhale and we're going to go into just a small back bend. So inhale into a little back bend, elongating the spine, lifting the chest, reaching up and over. And then as you come forward, we're going to exhale. We're going to bend the knees just a little. Arms are going to come way out to the side to protect that lower back. And let's hinge at the hips. Hinge at the hips. Spine is actually not moving. We're hinging. The only joint is moving is those hips. And then you're going to get to a point where the back of your legs aren't going to want you to hinge anymore, and allow the spine to round into your forward fold. And one of my favorites is just shaking out the head. Just shaking out the whole body in the forward fold. Just letting it go. Always being careful not to hurt yourself, make it a gentle movement. But just do what feels good, whatever it is that feels good for you. Just letting go and releasing everything, releasing all that tension in the head. And breathing. Good job. Just really getting in your body, enjoying feeling in your body. Another thing I love to do in forward fold is just bend one leg and just kind of stretch the other. And I feel the stretch on the back of the legs, but I feel it up here too. So just going back and forth with a little stretch at your own pace. You're going to start to really go inward to yourself. And then we're going to lift the head and we're going to lift the heart. And we're going to take that right leg back behind you, and we're going to drop that knee down to the floor. So you're going to just relax that knee down to the floor, and we're going to move into some rocks. So we're going to rock forward. These are lunge rocks. So walking, as we rock forward, you're going to feel this hip right here, this right hip really opening up. What I like to do when I'm hinging forward is kind of just move that hip around a little bit. Move it any way that it feels good for you. Just finding your own rhythm, playing in your body, and just do what feels nice. Bask in those wonderful, wonderful sensations of moving in your body. And feel that hip open. And then we're going to come back to center and we're going to lunge back. As we lunge back that front leg, we're going to feel a nice stretch on that front leg. And I really love to do a little flexing and extending of that front foot. And as you go, make sure you're always breathing. And you can even bring your head down. Nice deep breaths. And I want you to start now to just go at your own pace, back and forth, lunging back and forth at your own pace. You can follow me if you like, but you can also just find your own rhythm. And just start to go inward and really noticing sensation, enjoying and basking in those sensations. Just feel the ecstasy of just being fully present to all those beautiful sensations in your body. This wonderful, intelligent body that we have. Keeping the breath flowing. Bringing all your attention completely immersed in the sensations in your body. That breath is always flowing, keeping the prana moving. You can engage that mula bandha just a little bit if you like. I like to always keep that mula bandha engaged just a little, not clenching, just a little, just a nice, easy engagement. Just to know that I'm there and I'm engaging that block. You can just get lost in sensation. Going deeply in. And then we're going to come back up to center position. And we're going to take that front leg back. And the knees are going to be right underneath the hips. And the hands are going to be right underneath the shoulders in a table posture. And we're going to move into our cat-cow, our flexion and extension. So let's move into our cow first. So we're going to stick the tailbone up and the head comes up, arching the back, and breathe. And then on that exhale, we're going to tuck that tailbone under. We're going to round the back, arching it up like a Halloween cat. And then let the head relax. And you can even let that head go. Like you would do in forward fold, just shaking it out a little bit. And going back into our cow, tailbone is sticking up. And I said arch with the cat, but the back in the cat is rounded and it's arched in the cow. So we're going to arch that back, head up, tailbone out, and then into our cat, we're going to tuck the tailbone under and we're going to round the back. Round it up like a cat. And exhale. And now I'm going to just invite you to find your own rhythm. Go deep into your sensations. Move around a little bit. Feel into your body. Where does it want to move? How does it want to go? remember to bask and immerse in all the wonderful, delicious sensations you're feeling in your body. And just let your body move. As you just flow back and forth from cat to cow, however that is, adding all kinds of little side movements. Whatever feels good and yummy for you. Keeping that breath flowing. You can even get lost in the sensations. I like to always kind of check in with myself and feel the foundation. Feel where you're touching the earth, where you're connected to the earth, where your body's connected. The palms of the hands on the mat, the knees. And then we're just going to come back to center. Back into our table posture. And we're going to tuck those toes underneath us. And we're going to push into the hands and the toes, and we're going to lift up into downward facing dog. And in downward facing dog, we want the tailbone sticking way up towards the ceiling. Thigh bones are back. Strong hands into the mat. And let's just go into walking the dog. We're going to bring one heel down to the floor as we bend the opposite knee in a little bit. Feel a nice stretch on the backs of the calves and just going back and forth. Breathing. Keeping the breath flowing and going at your own pace. Feeling a nice stretch on the calves. Engage that mula bandha a little bit. And let's just relax the head. Go into your own experience, your own inner sensations. And coming back to center. And we're going to lift the head and the heart, and we're going to come into a plank position. And I'm just going to invite you to do some push-ups. You can bring your knees down and do push-ups. If you don't want to do push-ups, then you can just come and rest down onto the mat. But I'm just going to invite you to do a few push-ups. I like to engage those thighs when I'm doing my push-ups. And when you're done with your push-ups, just come all the way down onto the mat, nice and slowly, and then let's just let go. And then bring your head to one side. And let's just take a little rest on the mat. I like to really connect to the earth. Feel my body connected to the earth. With my heart, I like to send the earth love. Feel the oneness. Every molecule, every cell, every atom of our body was once in the earth, a part of the earth. We are earth energy. Our bodies are earth energy. Feel your breath as it's pressing into the earth from the lower abdomen, always breathing into that lower belly. And then we're going to bring the head to center. We're going to bring the arms out to the side. And then pressing those hips and the pelvis into the floor. That's our foundation in this posture. And with a nice deep inhale, we're going to lift the legs, the arms, the head, the chest. I like to pretend I'm a bird. You can pretend you're an airplane. And a couple breaths here, just feeling that nice engagement in the legs and the hands. And breathe. Taking one more breath. Excellent job. And releasing down. Good job. And bringing the hands back by the shoulders. We're going to push back up into our table. We're going to curl those toes under and we're going to push back up into downward facing dog. And then we're going to take that right leg and we're going to kick it out behind us. And we're going to bend that knee. And then with both hands firmly planted onto the mat, we're just going to open up to the right a little bit. Feel a nice stretch in that side body. Keeping both arms relatively straight. And breathe. Anytime you need to come out of a posture before I do is totally fine. Just honoring yourself wherever you're at. One more breath. And releasing that leg down. Good job. And we're going to take that left leg out, kick it out behind you, bending that knee, opening up to the left side body. Both hands firmly planted on the mat. And breathe. Feels really good. You feel that waist, that whole side body opening up. One more nice deep breath. And releasing down. Great job. And from here, we are going to walk that right leg up. You can take one giant step or you can take many steps. We have it so that right leg is between your hands and that back knee is going to come down to rest on the mat. And we're going to do our lunge rocks on this opposite side. So I'll have you start with lunging forward. And again, feeling that hip opening up. Just moving around in a way that feels good for you. It's a nice hip openers. And then we're going to lunge back. Lunging back, and those hands back a little bit. Feel a nice stretch. The back of the right calf and hamstring. Just feeling that nice stretch. And if you like to do a little bit of flexion and extension with the front foot, just feeling that. And now we're just going to go into our own little flow, following your own body and your own rhythm. You can follow me if you like, but I'd like you to just really get into your own body, your own flow, your own sensation, and just moving, letting your body move you, and basking in the beautiful sensations of your body, keeping the breath flowing. And enjoy. Our bodies are meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to be a pleasurable experience in our bodies. You can engage that Mula Bandha just a little bit as you kind of lock the energy in that we're building up. Nice, deep, flowing breaths. Really immersing in those sensations, going inside, getting lost in your experience. Back to center position. Just about done here. We're going to curl those back toes under. Going to lift that back leg up. And you can either take one giant step or you can take lots of little steps. And we're going to bring the back foot to meet the front, and we're in forward fold again. So, thumbs are next to the little toes, are just relaxing by the feet, and let's just shake that head out one more time. Just relaxing the head. Do what feels good for you. Breathing. And then coming back to center. And now we're going to always, when we come up from our forward folds, we always want to lift the head and the heart first. You can just keep your hands on the mat and just have the head and the heart up as high as they can go. Once they're up, just start lifting up, letting the head come up first as you hinge all the way up, arms way out to the sides to protect the lower back. And we're just going to go into a little back bend. Nice deep inhale. And exhale as you bring the hands together in a prayer position. And bring those hands to the heart and close the eyes and take you into just a really quick, short meditation. Feel your body. Feel where your feet are connected to the earth. Feel your body, where it is in time and space. Your shoulders, your hips, your legs, your arms, your hands, your face. The whole body. Just connect to where your physical body is, noticing it. The physicality of you. And I want you to dive in deeper now, and I want you to just touch into the emotional body. Feel what is just flowing through you emotionally. The emotions aren't you, but what's flowing through you? Just noticing with no judgment, not wanting to push anything away or change anything, just letting it arise, being with whatever's there, not describing it, because if you describe, you're out of the emotional felt sense and you're into the thinking, logical mind. So just feel without any labels or description. Dive in and feel. I want you to dive in even a little bit deeper into a little bit more subtle energy and just feel sensation in your body. You might start with feeling, seeing if you can sense the heart beating, that pulsation, the center of your chest. You might feel some tingling, some vibrating, some pulsating. Just feel whatever's there, warmth, cool. Feel that aliveness inside of you, inside your body. That aliveness, that power, that energy. Now go even deeper in to that place within you that is absolutely still. Silent. You are everything, nothing, everywhere, nowhere. Pure expanded awareness.
Taking a nice deep breath, coming back into the physical body, feeling your hands touching one another, your feet on the earth. And when you're ready, gently opening up your eyes. Thank you so much for being here at Grace Yoga. I want you to know how astounding you are, how wonderful you are, and how very loved you are. May you have a beautiful, blessed, and miraculous day, and I love you. Namaste.